Good morning. Welcome to Saginaw Valley State University's 2023 Fall Commencement. I'm the Faculty Association President, Brandon Haskett. On behalf of the faculty at SVSU, I offer my congratulations to today's graduates. We are proud of everything that you have achieved and grateful to have been part of your journey. I ask that you please stand, if you are able, for our national anthem and remain standing for the invocation, which will be presented by Dr. Mamie Thorns.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we
Good morning. As we are standing here together today, a part of each graduate dream realized, let us give thanks in a moment of silence. This ceremony, in all of its pomp and circumstance, unites us in our dream of promise and equality for all. It allows us to collectively celebrate our graduates' accomplishments, our cultures, our ideas, and our hopes. We commemorate the very best within each of us here at this very special moment. Our hearts swelled with gratitude. We humbly appreciate the support of the graduates' families, their loved ones, their teachers, mentors, peers, and all who have stood behind us, putting aside differences with an eye toward a promising future that is marked by today's accomplishment. May each graduate here today and all who are gathered here not forget the power of this moment. May this ceremony be a reminder that hard work, diligence, support, and tenacity are what have brought us to this day with you. Recall the power of this special moment, the common bond that we share, the inclusive celebration of achievement and success among the diversity of people who are united for a dream. All for one and one for all. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Thorne. It is so great looking out and seeing all of you here, our faculty, staff, our students, our graduates, and family and friends. Thank you all for being here. I am the George Grant Jr. I'm the president of Saginaw Valley State University. It's wonderful to have you here this morning. I do want to take a moment to thank our brass wind quartet, directed by Dr. Norman Wicca, over there. And the national anthem sung by Megan Donnelly. So thank you all. Graduates, family and friends, it brings me great joy to be standing here today to celebrate this great accomplishment. And there's a lot of people that are involved in the celebration, the people who've worked to put all of this together, all of your hard work. But one group I want to recognize is our Board of Control. These are the individuals who are responsible for making sure that all of our policies, procedures, that the things that we put in place are for our students to make sure that they get a quality education. So I'm going to say the names of our board members who are here today, and if they can stand, I'll have them stand, and once I've mentioned all of them, named all of them, then we will applaud. So I start off with our chair, which is Raj Wiener, then the Honorable John Cherry Jr., Vanessa Guerra, and Carl Williams. So when you started your journey and you were looking for an institution of higher learning to go to, and you looked around and you selected Saginaw Valley State University. We're excited about that you saw us and you saw that your future, your education, that you were going to place those in our hands, just like we were going to, with all of the knowledge and information and skills that we have, place in your hands, so that together that we can make a difference. As a university, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. And so in 1963, the founders got together and created a university because of their commitment to education. And then each graduating class after that was part of that group, that succession of graduates who made this university bigger and stronger and more influential around the region, around the country, and around the world. And so today, you are part of that succession. You are part of that group of people that will continue in that path of saying what it is about Saginaw Valley State University, the impact that it has, and the role that it not only can play in your life, but the role that it can play in society because of the skill sets that you will take out there and make a difference. So as we acknowledge all of the people that are here, I want to start off by saying, let's acknowledge our faculty and staff. So could please just give them a round of applause. I also want to appreciate and celebrate family and friends, because they stood beside you, they supported you, they guided you. Some of them even loaned you money. And now that you're graduating, don't forget to pay them back. Unless it was a gift, then you don't have to pay them back. But other than that, don't forget to pay them back. But I also want to remind you that standing here today or sitting here today, and you'll be walking across the stage, that it's not an accident, that it took hard work, dedication, commitment in order to be sitting in those chairs, having your name called and walking across the stage. And while the people in the audience will take pride in that, our faculty and staff will take pride, everyone on this stage and this university will take pride in knowing the impact that you're having and that you will have. We also appreciate the fact that while you are here, not only focused on your academic studies, but the extracurricular work that you were involved with, the organizations that you belong to, the volunteer work that you did, all made a difference. So I want to thank you for all of that. So congratulations, enjoy the ceremony, and to all of our family and friends here, thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of this ceremony. So my next thing that I am going to do is introduce our commencement speaker. And so each year, each semester when we have our commencement, that we have someone that we bring up that we believe represents the values of our university and represents the values of what we believe that who we are and what we do when we leave this place and go out into the community. And so today's commencement speaker is Ms. Karen S. Carter. She's president of Dow's Packaging and Specialty Plastics segment. With more than $29 billion in annual sales, it is widely recognized as the world's largest supplier of polyurethane resins and functional polymers, which is used including with food, supply chains, packaging, consumer goods, and infrastructure. Give me 1 second. Ms. Carter is responsible for transforming packaging and specialty plastics to align with Dow's sustainability goals and targets. The division consistently ranks as a top performer within its industry, delivering award-winning innovations that meet customers' expectations for performance and sustainability. She's on the board of directors of the Great Lakes Bay Regional Boys and Girls Clubs of America and Southwire, a leading manufacturer of wire cable needs in the transmission and distribution of electricity, delivering power to millions of people worldwide. Mrs. Carter recently was appointed as chair of the Business Leaders Committee for the State of Michigan Black Leaders Advisory Council, and she's also a member of the Executive Leadership Council and chair of the Catalyst Board of Advisors. She has published in numerous journals. She has been recognized, received so many awards that I can't even list them all, but it's so impressive about all of the things that she's been involved with. She's also is named as one of the most prestigious Women of 40 in innovative leadership contributions. In 2019, Ms. Carter is named to Black Enterprise's Most Powerful Women in Corporate America. All of the awards and recognition, too numerous to list. Ms. Carter is a change agent, international leader, advocate and role model. Her philanthropy stretches across the world and right here in our community. And so with that, I'm excited to welcome to the stage our commencement speaker, Ms. Karen S. Carter.
President Grant, faculty and staff, it is an incredible honor to be here today. And class of 2023, I am thrilled to celebrate this incredible milestone with you. You know, there are few moments in our lives more pivotal and life-changing than graduating from college. Education is the foundation and often the inspiration for your path forward in life. Today is a day for celebration, a day to rejoice. You are beginning the next chapter of your story. All your exams and papers are behind you. You have done the work. Today, you graduate cardinals, ready to fly. Or in the words of the university's newly launched campaign, you are ready to stand out. Yeah. Class of 2023, it's important to recognize that you've been through a lot over the past few years. Our world was turned upside down by a pandemic. We've been through geopolitical turmoil and economic ups and downs no one could have predicted. Without a doubt, these have been difficult times. Yet, we have made a lot of progress. Even though COVID sent many workers and the majority of students home overnight, we invented new ways to educate and to work together. While the horrific murder of George Floyd shook us to our bones, it also gave rise to one of the largest civil rights movements in U.S. history, uniting people of all races and backgrounds. And even though the pandemic triggered the largest economic crisis in more than a century, it also led to new levels of collaboration that sped the delivery of life-saving innovations. It's essential not to minimize the difficulties and the heartbreak of the pandemic. I knew them too well. But the pandemic also served as a reminder of how ingenious we are, how committed to community we remain, and that we are much stronger together. And through it all, class of 2023, you kept your balance and stood tall. You stood out. You know, future generations will be talking about this moment. They will be talking about this very moment in time, about what we did, about what we did not do. And your actions will determine history. You are the recipients of the phenomenal education at SVSU. You are prepared to do great things. You're graduating from an institution that empowers you to write your own story and sets the bar high, demanding that you look at more than textbooks and computer screens, but also at the communities around you and challenges you to contribute, asking how you want to live, asking how you want to change people's lives, asking how you will change our world, asking what will you stand up for. These are big questions that I too wrestle with, but the quest to answer them has made my life richer and more rewarding. And how I have responded has evolved over time as I have accumulated life experiences that has changed my understanding of the world. You see, I grew up in a place called Wichita, Kansas. Yes, where Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz hails from. And we lived in a 2-bedroom house, which is still my absolute favorite place on the planet. My father died when I was just 9 years old, and I was raised by a single mother who worked 2 jobs to support me and my 2 older sisters. College was terribly important for me, but it wasn't preordained that I would be able to go. And perhaps that's the same for some of you. You knew you wanted this, but you were not necessarily sure how you would get it. Maybe some of you are single parents or raised by one, or returning students, or the first in your family to go to college. It may have been hard, not preordained, but yet you are here, and you have done it. When I went to Howard University, I only had enough money saved for the first year and a half. And I remember walking through the School of Business one day and seeing a sign for an internship with Dow. And I didn't know who Dow was, but the bigger problem was they were looking for juniors, and I was just a sophomore. But I had next to nothing in my pocket and certainly next to nothing to lose, so I applied anyway. And it wasn't until I was sitting in Midland, Michigan, where Dow is headquartered, that they discovered that I was just a sophomore. But they liked my confidence and boldness and decided to hire me anyway. And believe it or not, that was the first and last time I interviewed at Dow more than 30 years ago. So that's how my career started, out of necessity, out of determination. And my goal at that point was to get a great education and, yes, to pay the bills. And that was my focus for a while, making money, because I needed it and I got it, but I wasn't fulfilled. And I continued searching for what was missing, and I thought that maybe it was the title I needed to go after. And the titles got bigger and better, but I discovered that titles aren't so important after all, and I still wasn't fulfilled. Then I came to the realization that I was going about it all wrong, that my focus and drive to simply move up the corporate ladder wasn't enough for me, and I had to expand beyond my needs to making a real and lasting impact on others. You see, I had to answer the question, what was my purpose? Why am I here? What was my mission in life? And after a lot of reflection, I arrived at my own personal mission, which is simply this: to make the biggest difference possible with the time I have on the planet. To make the biggest difference possible with the time I have on the planet. And time, by the way, is one of the things we can never get more of, which is why I am relentlessly pursuing my mission every day before I run out of time. And Dow was part of my mission, but not all of it. You know, Dow was enabling me to make a difference in the businesses I worked for by growing them and making them more profitable, making a difference in the lives and careers of the team members who worked with me by providing them with opportunities to grow. And at the same time, I also turned inward with renewed vigor, striving to give my family, my community, and the world the very best version of Karen S. Carter every day, while also always seeking to constantly improve. And when I aligned my drive for excellence with my mission for making a difference, instead of simply making a living, it all clicked. I was free to elevate what makes me unique and apply that uniqueness to making a difference. Instead of looking at my career and my life in terms of success that society defines, I started looking through the lens of difference, the difference I can make. And greater satisfaction and joy started to flow into my work, started to flow into my life. And I know that in your journey, you're gonna find what clicks for you too. You will discover what difference you want to make. You will find greater joy and satisfaction in what you choose to do and how you choose to live. And I'm not pretending that the journey was always easy. There were for sure stops and starts. There were doubts and discoveries. There were barriers and breakthroughs. There were times when I thought, I don't have what it takes. There were times when I wondered, did they pick the right person? There were even times when I said to myself, I don't want to do it anymore. But I moved forward and I leaned on my support network. I leaned on my husband, Gary, who is so often my conscience, who is so often my why, and he reminded me what I stood for, to make the biggest difference possible. And I hope on your journey ahead you will find what you believe in, what you will stand for, what you want to change in your life and in other people's lives, because we need you, class of 2023. Our world needs changing now, and I believe that you are the ones to do it. I'm blessed to have two of my granddaughters and Gary here today, and when Gary and I look at the world we want to see for these girls, we want it to be better. A world where anything and everything is possible for them, where everything and anything is possible for Mackenzie and Sakaya. And I have great hope that you are the ones to make our world better. Not only eliminating racism and sexism, but eradicating cancer once and for all, and the national debt, halting climate change, feeding the hungry, and leading the quest for a more just society. That's why you gotta aim high. You follow in the footsteps of outstanding SVSU alumni, people like Matt LaFleur, the head coach of the Green Bay Packers, or former U.S. Congressman Bart Stupak or Jill Drawley, the Chief Operating Officer of Nexteer Automotive in the United States. So there's nothing that you can't do, so aim high. You have what it takes. Look at your accomplishments at SVSU, which we celebrate today. You have the intelligence, you have the imagination, the will, and the resilience to drive great change. Trust in yourself and always remember to aim high. I was raised by a single mom who worked 2 jobs, and now I lead a multi-billion-dollar business. If I can do that, you can do more. I have worked literally around the world and even walked the Great Wall of China. If I can do that, you can do more. I paid off that 2-bedroom house I grew up in so that my mom would know what it feels like to own her own home once and for all. So if I can do that, you can do so much more. And I think of a quote by Kofi Annan, the first Black African to lead the United Nations, and he said this: to live is to choose, but to choose well, you must know who you are and what you stand for, where you want to go, and why you want to get there. Knowing what you stand for is the foundation for all the rest, for deciding where you want to go, for what you are willing to stand up for, and for how you intend to stand out. So what life will you choose? To answer this takes introspection, awareness of who you are and what matters to you the most. It requires understanding what you feel is lacking today and how you will fill that void to enrich your life and the lives of those you touch. It's about finding that added joy and satisfaction. To choose a life well lived is an act of curiosity and self-discovery that allows you to step into what you stand for, to walk in your beliefs as you move forward, to stand up, living the life you want to lead. And for me, it was a matter of understanding what was missing. And that was an intense and constant focus on making a difference in people's lives. For you, it might be something completely different. And how you ultimately stand out will be a natural outcome of what you stand up for, how you choose to live your life well. So stand up for what you believe in, even if it's unpopular. Stand up for the life you choose, even if it's a road less traveled, yet feels so right in your heart. Stand up for your dreams, even if they are not what other people dream for you. Again, I understand that sometimes this may not be easy. Things that are worth it rarely are. The question is, are you willing to stand alone? To stand strong in the face of resistance? To stand up in the face of adversity? You are the hero of your life story. And how you answer the question of what you choose to stand up for will shape the life you lead, and I dare say, the legacy you leave. It is your story to write, and it may not be the one others would have written for you. Early American philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson said this: "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." You know, there are a lot of people who wouldn't believe it would be possible for me to be where I am today. Thankfully, I had a mother who taught me that I am the architect of my own life, and that the world does not determine my destiny, but that through hard work and perseverance, amazing things are possible. Her belief empowered me to write my own story. And I'm sure each of you has faced challenges in your own life. Some may have been so great you never thought you would arrive at this day. But here you are, ending one important chapter of your life and ready to write the next one. And as you forge your path ahead, lean in. Take what you've soaked up during your time at SVSU and move into the world with boldness and bravery, with purpose and poise, with guts and grace. Success will not be a single destination. Destinations will shift over your lifetime because life keeps coming at you with all its unpredictable twists and turns, its peaks and low points. It's how you navigate those moments, how you lean into what you stand for, that will propel you on a journey rich in success, uniquely your own. And there may be some doubters and haters along the path ahead, but don't listen. When you hear the naysayers, say to yourself, I know who I am. Say to yourself, I know where I want to go and why. Say to yourself, I know I will get there. I have what it takes. Tune out the negativity and tune into who you are. You know the truth. You are the truth. Your accomplishments we celebrate today, tell the truth. And your truth will drown out the noise and evaporate the doubt. And it will be the truth of what you stand up for that will allow you to truly stand out. So as you step into this next stage of your life, step boldly into all you are and want to be. Stand up and stand out. When there are moments where you falter, anchor yourself in the extraordinary, luminescent person you are and realize there is no wind that's too strong to sway you. Stand up and stand out. Remember and rejoice that you are not alone. Friends, family, colleagues, faculty are by your side, cheering you on. Stand up and stand out. Take sustenance, strength, and satisfaction in knowing that what you do will lift up others and change the world. Stand up and stand out. Celebrate all you are, all you can be, all you will do, because the possibilities are as vast as your imagination. So stand up and stand out. Remember, this is your story. You are the hero. Your moment is now, and it's yours to seize. You were built for this. The world is waiting, and the world needs you. So Cardinals, get ready to stand up and to stand out. Congratulations, SVSU class of 2023.
I may be paraphrasing it, but if I can do that, you can do more. Was that? If I can do that, you can do more. Wow. That was so impressive. And we believe it. Everyone sitting here believes it. Everyone sitting out there believes it. If we can do that, you can do more. Well, one of the parts of our ceremony is the awarding of an honorary degree. And so now I'm going to invite our SVSU Board Chair, Raj Weiner, our Provost, Deborah Huntley, and Ms. Carter to the podium. It's right here. Ms. Karen S. Carter, for your commitment and outstanding service to improving communities worldwide, I have the honor of conferring upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with the rights and honors pertaining therein. Congratulations.
We got this.
Good morning. I'm Deborah Huntley, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. We now arrive at the principal reason for today's ceremony, the conferring of degrees. SVSU holds to the tradition of speaking each name individually. Each name spoken represents the pride and the hopes of an individual and their family and their friends. Your applause and cheering are welcome. Will the candidates who have earned their graduate degrees in the College of Arts and Behavioral Science, the College of Business and Management, and the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, I am honored to present these students who have successfully completed the requirements for their master's degrees. With the approval of the faculty, they are presented to you. Will the candidates please come forward?
Amber U. Hadley. Bryce J. Wilson. Babatunde Olalade Adegon. Nayana Shrestha. Sarah E. Bender. Jenna M. Rowe. D. Shang. Ahmed Fahad A. Al-Shalash.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Control of Saginaw Valley State University, I am pleased and proud to confer upon you your master's degrees you have earned, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating these graduates.
Good morning. I am Mark Peretz, Dean of the College of Arts and Behavioral Sciences. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Behavioral Sciences please rise? Faculty in this college educate students in a variety of fields that provide the understanding, skills, and critical imagination necessary to be successful in a changing world. These graduates will inspire change in our local and global communities through the arts, humanities, and social sciences. On behalf of the faculty, I congratulate you on your achievements. Will the candidates please come forward?
Emma Lee Goforth. Ashton Devon Morse. Jamie L. Uriel. Sophie M. Wickham, magna cum laude. Hannah Emmington, summa cum laude. Jordan Donnell Douglas. Camille Elise Davis. Alexis Elizabeth Diaz. Caitlin Mackenzie McDonald, magna cum laude. Hope Luann Schilling. Kyle Allen Seacat. Magdalena Perez, cum laude. Gabby V. Bourgeois, magna cum laude. Jacob A. Haggerty. Emily L. Featheroff. Brianna Janelle Dunn, summa cum laude. Brianna is a veteran of the United States Army. Elaine B. Curtis, cum laude. Hope M. Kinker, summa cum laude. Lily L. Wilson, summa cum laude. Rebecca Nicole Quaiser, summa cum laude. Danielle L. Davis. Jacob Lenarski, magna cum laude. Bailey Sue Hill. Bethany Lafrad. Skylar Gremmel. Tyler J. Knuckle. Madison Joanna Oito, summa cum laude. Christopher Michael Flores. Jana Marie Leichner, summa cum laude. Andrew J. Belger. Connor Joseph Luxick. Jacob Spencer. Pablo Andres Ortiz Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Alyssa Nicole McMillan. Justin P. Houlihan. Madeline R. Bohenick. Taylor Lynn Smith, summa cum laude. Nicole E. Earhart, summa cum laude. Olivia N. Sabin, magna cum laude. Trinity Elizabeth Marie Hatfield. Madeline Isabella Bays, cum laude. Juliana Wright. Layla Simone Miano. Kirsten Taylor Walker. Nicole M. Samansky, cum laude. Isabel R. Jurema, magna cum laude. Gabrielle R. Adamczak. Emily M. Martin, cum laude. Madison Taylor Hutchison, summa cum laude. Mackenzie L. Stumpf. Noah M. Karras. Mayanna Pari Llewellyn. Keelan A. Johnson. Rachel Linda Soper. Adrienne M. Wentworth. Brianna Nicole DeMyers. Brianna is a veteran of the United States Army. Felicity R. Soares. Angelica Rose Nicole Tibbetts. Rachel Elizabeth Miller, summa cum laude. Connor J. Biggins, magna cum laude. James W. Preston. Alyssa M. Parsons, cum laude. Sky B. Adams. Latoya Montgomery. Michaela Marie Densmore. Alexis T. Nimmo, summa cum laude. Sheridan Goss, magna cum laude. Dante Malik Barthwell. Ananda J. Harrington. Nama Kalinga, cum laude. Olivia C. Brzezinski, summa cum laude. Faith T. Burton. Mackenzie Ray Victory, cum laude. Robert L. Svetanovsky. Cody H. Hunt, magna cum laude. Kai Ju.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. You may be seated.
Hello. I'm Jayati Ghosh, Dean of the Scott L. Carmona College of Business. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in business administration and professional accountancy please stand? On behalf of my colleagues, the faculty and staff in the Scott L. Carmona College of Business, congratulations. Our college is a point of pride in our region, and this is because of graduates like you. Graduates who will, after today, launch successful business careers, who will impact the region, the world, and the professions. You will facilitate change and critical thinking and lead the business world into the future. We are very proud of you. And we hope that you take pride in your SVSU business degree and all the hard work that it took to arrive here today. Will the candidates please come forward?
Jarrett Dennis Warner, summa cum laude. Jackson Edward Shreve. Connor Lucier, magna cum laude. Hannah Renee Harris, magna cum laude. John Patrick Van Summeren. Conroy A. Stolzenberg. Jack David Piquel, magna cum laude. Nathan John Streich, cum laude. Hannah V. DeBernardino, summa cum laude. Noah R. Harry, summa cum laude. Kevin M. Kennedy, summa cum laude. Virginia Kurzmenska. Malik Jamal Smith. Winter Holland McLean. Erica E. Keeler, magna cum laude. Jason Relias Tunstall, cum laude. Kyler D. Schmidt, summa cum laude. Stephen W. Grundy. Kaylee A. Norton. Cameron E. Coonan. Sydney M. Hero, summa cum laude. Madison Rose Campagna, magna cum laude. Emily May Depew. Alfred Lee Daly, Jr. Noah Christian Suber. Azante D. Burks. Damian J. Stewart. Emily M. Geiger, magna cum laude. Sydney Jordan Mason. Jared C. Braley. Courtney Catherine Gray. Jonathan J. Marsh. Matthew Thomas Rigwelski, magna cum laude. Benjamin Mitchell Tedrow. Corey Allen Berkemer, summa cum laude. Sean Bingman. Kennedy J. McHugh. Olivia Lee Smith. Maggie Marie Campo. Tyler Heckroth, magna cum laude. Brooke Eveline Miller, summa cum laude. Jenna K. Matheson, summa cum laude. Owen E. Kozel, magna cum laude. Hunter Wayne Kime, cum laude. Devin J. Smith. Bailey N. Daisy. Kaylin Hannah Briggs. Courtney L. Carlisle. Kennedy Rose Conrad. Whitney M. Johnson. Gurpreet Singh. Brooke Marlena Gross, summa cum laude. Ryan C. Damron. Abigail L. Grossmeyer, summa cum laude. Kenai Dozier. Charles Joseph Brown. Sean Michael Lechek. Cynthia Lynn Martin, Jr. Jordan Christian Harvey. Pinju Mu, magna cum laude. Paige A. Stanko. Nicholas G. Randall. Jordan L. Schulte. Aiden S. Collins, cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. You may be seated.
Good morning. My name is Andrew Chubb. I'm the Dean of the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology. Will the candidates for degrees in the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology please stand? The faculty and I are proud of these candidates who have chosen to work in challenging and rapidly changing technical fields that enhance the lives of us all. We congratulate them on their accomplishments and offer our hopes and best wishes for continued success. Will the candidates please come forward?
Trevor D. Byers. Sabrina Rose Barrett, summa cum laude. Luke J. DeBouclair, summa cum laude. Angela Papp. Lance William Hayward. Amen Jazim Abdrabalnabi. Darian Andre Somerville, Jr., cum laude. Timothy Allen Townley, cum laude. Dion Renard Gray, Jr. Drew P. Germain, summa cum laude. Keith Allen Brandon. Keith is a veteran of the United States Army. Shane A. Gross, summa cum laude. Kayla Alexis McDonald. Emily Lizat, magna cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Stewart, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Stemple. Emma M. Miron, cum laude. Tammy Louise Gingery. Sierra Jacqueline Yell, magna cum laude. Jensen J. Taylor, magna cum laude. Alexander S. Odette, magna cum laude. Leah M. Denome. Jack Damara, summa cum laude. Brendan James Schreiber, summa cum laude. Bo Jerry Nickerson. Habib Ali Al-Jarash. Thomas A. Feedy. Alexis R. Brzezinski, cum laude. Seth H. Verzinski, cum laude. Brendan M. Bruce, summa cum laude. Jasmine L. Smith. Justin T. Kruski. Nicholas F. Perry. Heen Thi Nguyen Wing, summa cum laude. Kylene Quant. Haley Marie Mueller, magna cum laude. Rakabul Hassan.
Please join me in congratulating these candidates. You may be seated.
That's pretty good. Right? Yes. Will the candidates who have received their bachelor's degree please stand? Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Control of Saginaw Valley State University, I am pleased and proud to confer upon you the baccalaureate degrees you have earned, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating the graduates. All right. Please remain standing.
Before receiving their degrees, undergraduates wear their tassels on the right side of their caps. Moving the tassels to the left side is a long-standing tradition during graduation ceremonies. Graduates, as a symbol of your achievement, you may now move your tassel. You have worked hard, you have earned this, and on behalf of us all, I extend my deepest and heartiest congratulations to the graduates of 2023. You may be seated.
Good morning. My name is Nick Taylor, and I, as the Executive Director of Alumni Relations, I want to pause and pay tribute to you, our newest alumni, and welcome you to our Alumni Association. Thank you. Today's graduates contribute to a network of over 50,000 SVSU alumni. Our alumni make SVSU proud with their significant contributions to our region, state, and world. Your future contributions will pave way for a better tomorrow. Please know that SVSU will be there along the way to celebrate your success and continue to support you throughout your years. You are linked to a worldwide network of supporters and friends. Whether you're looking for future career guidance through our Office of Career Services, hoping to connect with former classmates, or interested in the myriad of benefits that our office offers, please know that your alumni relations professionals are there to help you. Once again, welcome to the Alumni Association, and congratulations to you and all of your family and friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. I also want to welcome you all to the Alumni Association. It's exciting that you're a member and a part of this great institution. I want to thank Dr. Karen Carter for her emotional words, her journey, her story, to letting her know where she started and where she is. It was inspiring to hear her words, and we were honored that you were part of our ceremony today. Thank you. To our graduates, as you look back on your time at SVSU, I hope you have fond memories of professors and staff who positively inspired you. Throughout your academic journey, these people challenged your ideas, perceptions, feelings, and ways of expressing your positions. With their guidance, you were able to gain a deep understanding of your chosen profession and effectively communicate your knowledge. Your commitment to your education has brought you to this point. Remember, we are here to support you in the days, weeks, and years to come. Please stay in touch with your alma mater. Visit us on campus whenever possible. And wherever you go, you are part of the Cardinal family. Go Cards!
This concludes today's ceremony. We kindly request that all family and friends remain in place until the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates have left the arena. Please rise for the recessional.
I was going to say we should start with that. Or like, yeah, actually, that's